Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. It's better to be an optimist who is sometimes wrong than a pessimist who is always right. The most incomprehensible thing about the universe is that it is comprehensible. Love is a better teacher than duty. The greatest danger to our future is apathy. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. The universe is full of magical things, patiently waiting for our wits to grow sharper. The world doesn't care about your self-esteem. The world will expect you to accomplish something before you feel good about yourself. Education is the progressive realization of our ignorance. The most valuable thing a teacher can impart to children is not knowledge but curiosity. The person who reads too much and uses his brain too little will fall into lazy habits of thinking. If you can't find a way, create one. The only time success comes before work is in the dictionary. The pursuit of happiness is the source of all unhappiness. The more you know, the less you need. Laws alone can't secure freedom of expression. In order that every man presents his views without penalty, there must be spirit of tolerance in the entire population. I never did a day's work in my life. It was all fun. It is not enough to do your best. You must know what to do, and then do your best. Your imagination is your preview of life's coming attractions. Few people are capable of expressing with equanimity opinions which differ from the prejudices of their social environment. The measure of a person's intelligence is their ability to have a calm conversation with someone they disagree with. All of science is nothing more than the refinement of everyday thinking. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. The only truly valuable things are those that can be shared without lessening. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. The strongest force in the universe is compound interest. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. I have reached an age when, if someone tells me to wear socks, I don't have to. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. If you can dream it, you can do it. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. The value of a man resides in what he gives and not in what he is capable of receiving. The human spirit must prevail over technology. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. Reading, after a certain age, diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. It's not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. The only way to escape the personal corruption of praise is to go on working. Life is like playing a violin in public and learning the instrument as one goes on. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Imagination is the voice of daring. If there is anything godlike about God, it is that He dared to imagine everything.